In this video, I'm gonna show you 5 amazing chess traps in the Scotch Gambit for white that are very tricky and you can defeat your opponent in just a few moves. So let's get started. So after e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, d4, he takes, then you just recapture. Then after he goes bishop c5, hitting the knight. Here you play bishop to e3. Now here queen f6 is the most natural move, but here knight f6 is also played quite often. But this is a blunder because of knight takes c6. You are attacking the queen, and his bishop is also under attack. So if he takes the bishop, then he will take his queen. And here, if he captures your knight, then you will trade the queen first, and then you will grab the bishop, and you are just up a piece. Let's move on to the next trap. After e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, d4, he takes, then you just recapture, and after bishop c5, bishop e3. Here, many players also played d6, opening up the bishop, but then you have knight takes c6. Then after he takes, you can just capture the bishop. And after he takes, you can trade the queens. And as you can see, you have created triple isolated pawns and you can just develop very quickly. And this is an easy win for white. Let's move on to the next trap. So after e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, d4, he takes, then bishop c4. Then after d6, opening up the bishop, you just play c3, offering him a free pawn. He will generally take, otherwise he will take and control the center. Then you just play knight takes c3 and after bishop g4, pinning your knight to the queen. Here you just castle here, inviting black to play knight to e5, attacking the bishop and trying to damage your pawn structure, but then you just shock him with knight takes d5, sacrificing the queen. If he captures your queen, then you play bishop takes f7 check, king e7, and then you play knight to d5 checkmate. Therefore, capturing the queen is bad, so you will go d takes e5, but then you have queen takes g4, and now you are up by a piece and completely winning. Let's move on to the next trap. After e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, d4, he takes, then bishop c4, and after knight f6 hitting this pawn, you can just go knight takes d4. He also captures the pawn, but then you play bishop takes f7 check, king takes, then you give this check, and after g6 you can give another check, forking the king and the knight. And now here, you don't directly grab this knight. Instead, you capture the other knight first, hitting the queen. And after he takes, now you grab the knight. And as you can see, you are ahead in development and you have also weakened this king. Let's move on to the next trap. After e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, d4, he takes. Then you just play knight to g5. And after he goes h6 attacking this knight, you just play knight takes f7, forking the queen and the rook. He goes king takes, then you just check with the bishop. Then after king e8, you play queen h5 check g6, and you take this pawn. Then after king e7, you play queen f7 check king d6. Then you check with the bishop, and here if he blocks with the knight, then you can check with the queen, and after he goes here, you just take this knight, and it's a checkmate, as you can see. And even though here he plays king to c5, you can just give a check with the queen, and after he goes king b4, you play queen to b5, checkmate. So if this video was helpful, then don't forget to like this video and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the upcoming videos.